My movie watch list for the week of 14 October 2025. I've primed you for it if you've been watching my content. And it is going to be a mystery box approach. So I haven't done this yet. So it's my first time trying a mystery box approach for one of these movie watch lists of mine. I'm Tanis Coralee of Seattle. And so, for my movie watch list, the week of 14 October 2025, I've chosen a mystery box approach for one movie as well as one movie to try and see in a movie theater. So it's really for two movies. I don't know, my work on phrasing between filming this and publishing it. I can, two movies, I guess, including one to see in theaters. This is in addition to watching YouTube videos per normal. So essentially what this means is how I figured it out. I was like, I'm going to do this just two to kind of roll it out and see if it checks out on one of the criteria. So for a movie, so for spot one, actually I'll keep it with the original phrasing that I had. So a mystery box approach for one movie as well as one movie to try and see in a movie theater. So that's also a mystery box, but like less of a big curtain kind of thing, I suppose, because I named the two. So for the first spot, the mystery box spot theme, well, they're both mystery box spots, but they're different types of mystery boxes. Okay, so for spot one, I chose a theme of romance and no release date constraints. So I decided to boil it down for this mystery box to like, I can choose some attribute of a movie, so I chose the theme of romance. I can choose a date constraint, like I have a project on this YouTube channel about books and movies pre-1977. So I can constrain one and or both, and then I get to choose from everything in that. So you're like, so essentially you're choosing any romance movie. We're trying to predict you, Tanis. How are we supposed to do that? So a hint might be, one way of thinking of that is, am I going to cover something I haven't covered on this channel before, or am I going to cover something I have covered? And if I've covered it, how have I covered it? Have I already covered it in a movie notes video? So it'd be kind of a reiterating of a movie notes video. Have I covered it in a watch list without? Have I covered it in like a notes on certain genres? That kind of thing. So that's something, if you're trying to predict me, there's a few ways that it could be taken to just some basic differentiation. And then once I choose that movie, you watch it, make a notes video, at least I intend to, then you can, depending on if you've defined something, you can be like, it falls into this category that I defined, or it can be completely different than what I said. So that's mystery box item 1, and then mystery box item 2 is a movie one movie to try and see in a movie theater, and it's either Kiss of the Spider Woman 2025 or Tron Ares 2025. And so this is a mystery box in the sense of, I want to see Kiss of the Spider Woman, and if it's not going to be there, I'm not going to see it. So I'm going for Tron Ares, and if neither are there, then the world has ended. It's Armageddon. Okay, so in that sense, it's also a mystery box because I don't actually know. They don't have Kiss of the Spider Woman on this, like, how to say it. The Tron Ares viewing that I went and saw, it ended up being a different time and a different setup than when I checked on Thursday and we went on Sunday. And it's kind of like the F1 spot, the movie spot I talked about, how I had planned, or I think I talked about, but I had intended to go to one and then they dropped that showing entirely, like 2 days before or something. So there's like, even when the times and showings are set for the week on like Thursday, they change. So I don't actually know. It's really up in the air. So my movie going, partially, if you like my coverage, partially it might be just me being reflective of like, I'm just happy to make it because there's no certainty. So like, you're seeing a success story, right? If there's video coverage, is somehow I've made it, and the movie has made it too. We're survivors. We're fighters. We made it to each other. And so Kiss of the Spider Woman, if I see it, would be, get the check mark of, it would be the first woman with a female protagonist lead for me to see in a movie theater this decade, the 2020s decade. So I'm like, yeah. be a big one. And then Tron Ares, if I see that one again, would be added to my repeat list. Should I self-characterize if I go? Assign myself, what am I really in heart? What character am I really in heart? I'm not going to remember this. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to do the unlimited pass and see it 3 times. I'll be like, okay, no. But if I can remember, self, and I go for this showing. Well, here we go. Make it dependent on the showing. Then I can self-characterize myself as a character in the movie, which I already know who I am. But like, I get to see. I already know who I am based on my work experience. Is there a spoiler there? Is portrayed as a male, so one of the male characters. So I get to assess if that's true. Am I the weapon or am I the weapons designer? We're gonna throw it up in the air. There's part that's already played out my work experience, but then what am I? And then you want to know one other thing for this one. Sure. Let's see. Why did I choose Hades as my god and not Ares? I chose Hades because I can design a weapon and use it to protect Hades, and he's acceptant of that. He's tolerant of that. Whereas Ares goes, I'm master of war. Don't do anything. I'm like, because he's god of war. See, this is why Hades is so nice. I'm like, here's your weapon, Hades. I'm going to defend you. Can I defend you? Ah, he lets me be his minion. Let me protect him. So there's a little bit of that. I know overlap aspect I appreciate about my god, Hades. So, that is my movie watch list for the week of 14 October 2025.